sometimes in a way this is, there is a kind of universal truth, let's say not even universal, but an ultimate truth that we can speak of, and paradoxically it seems that there is this playing out as if there's someone that seems to recognize this more or less, or believe in more or less concepts, and this goes on, and it's that paradox of both simultaneously. And we can speak only about the ultimate, but sometimes that can seem like we're denying the personal, the kind of more intimate, the human. And certainly the expression here is to not deny the human. It's to bring it in, because it is in already. The ultimate, the impersonal and the personal are playing as one. So, in a way, the expression here is about pointing to the ultimate, and in recognizing who you are, the ultimate, the life itself, that is the safety to explore the stuff that comes up in the human play. The emotions, the beliefs, the dramas, the pain, the fear, all of that is there. It can't be denied. It is actually felt. But it doesn't mean anything about me, because there is no me. So it's kind of both, because that seems to be the way it actually is. And often, in some non-dual expressions, there can be more of a denying of that human side, which, whether it's intended or not by the actual teacher, it seems to, it can encourage a kind of disassociating or a kind of detachment, or a kind of hiding in ultimate truth, which, yes, it's true, and there are still feelings here being felt. And it can be a nice excuse to just say, oh, but there's nobody here. But actually there are feelings being felt, and there is a story being told, and there's fear, and all of that is going on. So, yeah. It's a tricky one, because we want to have a place to hide. It's great to hear that, oh yeah, there's no one here, so there's no reason to do anything, I'm free to do anything. That could be a great excuse to, to not look at some of the things that you've been hiding from. And that's okay, ultimately, of course. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that inevitably it'll bring more pain and more suffering and more searching again at some point. You can't hide out there, forever. Life does bring some kind of big tragedy, or a big drama, or a big slap in the face, you lose your job, someone dies, something happens, and eventually you start to feel it all again. And you see that you can't hide out in the ultimate forever.
You said something about safety. What
Yeah.
do you mean by that?
Yeah, so what I mean by that is that in recognizing who you are, and by that I mean recognizing that there's no one, no separate individual, really, then, and you see that actually it is all this movie playing, then in the movie, when the personal me seems to feel some pain or fear or whatever, and there's a thought story with it, let's say. So knowing that it's just the me in the movie means that it's safe to actually feel it, to explore it. That belief, that story isn't real. It's only a belief. And the sensations that I've been afraid of feeling, there's nothing to be afraid of, because who is here really? It's just a sensation being felt. So that's what I mean. It's kind of a safe knowing that you are not this separate individual, knowing that you are that is aware of it, doesn't mean that you're detached and you don't feel it. You fully feel it, but it's possible. It's safer to see that actually these beliefs don't actually protect me or give me anything, because there's no me. You know? So all the issues that you may have tried to deal with a therapist, or usually were from the perspective of me, you know, my problems. And some of those issues are very difficult to resolve because they're there for a reason. They're there to protect me. You know, so if you believe that there is a me there that needs protecting, those things will keep coming up. They'll keep being there because they feel like they have like a real job to do. Yeah. And see that there's no me, then there's more possibility for those things to relax, because they see that there's no real job to be done there. There's no real me to protect. It's now safe to let down the guard. Yeah? And that's what I see happen, particularly in retreats that I do. You know, over a period of time, we first point to who you are, recognise that there's no me, and actually, as time goes on, more and more of these feelings, sensations, stories, old beliefs come up because they're there. They're there to be felt, to be experienced, to be seen in this context of there's no one here. And it's amazing how easily, how freeing it is, how easily these deep-rooted issues are seen to actually not be deep-rooted at all, because they're not protecting me. Guru Dev